It's late August 1942, and elements of 16th Panzer have reached the northern outskirts of the city of Stalingrad. Elements of the 1077th Anti-Aircraft Regiment and defensive forces of the city have taken up positions to attempt to repel the German advance. Let's take a closer look at the armies. Representing the advance elements of the 16th Panzer Division, we have a Panzer III company at the core. We have an HQ of 2 Panzer III up-armored long 5 centimeters. That's a mouthful. 2 platoons each with 3 up-armored long 5 centimeter Panzer IIIs. A platoon of 3 short-barreled 7.5 centimeter Panzer IVs. And in support, we have a troop of SDKZ 222s and 221. A non-armored Panzer Grenadier platoon mounted in soft-skin transports. And these Sturmpanzers to represent, I can't remember where the actual gun is, but it's in the Panzer Grenadier Company. They're 15 centimeter infantry guns mounted on track. That will be the German list for today's game. Facing off against them, we have the forces we are using to represent the 1077th Anti-Aircraft Regiment and their supporting elements. Now, historically speaking, it was only the anti-aircraft guns that fought in this engagement. However, we only had 3 anti-aircraft guns that we could actually use for this, so we're bulking it out with some hero rifles. So, the core of the formation is said hero rifles. We have 3 companies each of 10 teams at Commissar, upgraded with a 5 centimeter mortar. We have a Maxim company with 3 Maxims, HQ, 1 sniper, 2 long... I can't remember the caliber, the long AT guns. And in support, we have 4 76mm artillery pieces, which are dual-purpose artillery for anti-tank. And then the AA guns themselves, we have 2 Bofors 37mm and a 85mm. For the 85mm, we'll be using the stats of the German 88s, just downgraded to appropriate Soviet skill ratings, etc., etc. Likewise, for the 3.7 centimeters, I'm pretty sure there is a German 3.7 centimeter. We'll just be using the stats for that. And that will be the Soviet forces for today's game. We'll be back after deployment and the objectives. Alright, so we're doing this as a custom scenario, so there are 2 objectives, one here on this roadway and one over there on that roadway. Those are the German objectives for this mission. The Soviets get 2 37mm anti-aircraft guns, one there, and then 185 in the center. The rest of their companies are deployed in the ruins on the outskirts of Stalingrad. And in ambush, Bree has her long-barreled 45mm and the 1 sniper using the sniper hide rule. Germans get to deploy within 1 foot of the board, so of course I spearheaded with my 222s and 221 to create a bigger bubble there, a little bit farther up, if I could speak. As you can see, they're all there, and then we've got 38Ts on this flank. The Panzer Grenadiers in the trucks, ready to roll up the road, at least as far as they can get. And then the guerrillas in the center. Alright, so Germans will get turn 1 to represent the fact that this is just after the very intense bombing campaign by the Luftwaffe. Everyone on the Soviet side will be starting pinned down as well. So, on to German turn 1. Okay, German movement step. The 38Ts advanced on the left flank, taking cover behind the piles of rubble of the burnt workers' huts. The Panzer III HQ failed to cross over, so they just stopped at the edge as the piles of rubble or cross checks were rolling with. And then the other Panzer III platoon there, they crossed. One of them failed to cross into the actual rubble pile. The other 2 just skirted around the edge, trying to get some cover from that 85mm. The scout cars just advanced there. I really don't know what to do with them yet, so they're gonna just hopefully not die. That Panzer III platoon moved to the right flank, trying to again advance as fast as possible while still being able to shoot. The Panzer IVs rolled into the crops, and the half-track, or sorry, not the half-tracks, the Panzer Grenadiers advanced all the way up the road there. The Sturmpanzers are just staying stationary. They have 56 inches for their bombardment, so they're going to attempt to range in on top of the 85. And that will be the movement step onto the shooting. Okay, so to start, my guerrillas, or Sturmpanzers, because they're a proxy for guerrillas, are going to attempt to spot themselves on top of the 85 there. So there is short terrain underneath it, so I will be needing +1 to hit, so their skill is 3. They'll range in on the first attempt. So your aggressive, can I hit you on a 3+? No. So they will stay ranged in and don't do anything this turn. Then I will get my darling wife to double check the range for me, and I'll be right back. Alright, and then the second shots for my first turn. My Panzer IIIs there are just, literally just in range. It was within 28, right?
Yeah.
Not 38?
No, one was 28, 26, okay. 26.
Okay, and then lastly, the Panzer IIIs there are going to attempt to shoot the 37mm there. They're just within range, so you are aggressive, but you're concealed, and you're at long range and gone to ground, so hit you on 6s. I'll get 1 hit. You've got a 3-up armor save.
Yep.
You pass. Okay. So that will be German turn 1 onto Soviet turn 1 with probably a little bit of a lengthy starting step. Alright, motivation step, Soviets turn 1. We got a lot on pins. Takes through it.
Alright, I will start on your side of the table.
Alright, so this rifle company here.
Yep, on a 4+ with the commissars alive.
Yep.
On pins.
The Maxims.
Does not.
Take your word for it. The artillery.
On
they
pins.
Do. The 37mm.
Does not.
It has a reroll.
Oh, right. Still
okay,
does not.
and also your Maxims, I think, are actually just in range of the reroll that we forgot. Okay, they definitely not. So the 85. Ooh, that's bad for me. On pins, that rifle company in the factory.
Nope.
And then the 37. Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, could be worse. Alright, so we'll be back after potential movement.
Okay, so the only movement I had was one of my company commanders went into here so that they can move farther up to be able to spot maybe for bombardment later on. And I think I'm just going to shoot a couple of my guns over here.
So which one do you want to do first?
We'll start this one, and he will shoot the transport.
Trucks. Okay. So he has a range of 24 inches. We didn't think to check that. We'll be right back. Alright, so he actually doesn't quite have enough range to shoot where she wanted, so she's just gonna not shoot and let him go to the ground, I guess?
Yep.
Alright, so then the 85?
The 85 is going to shoot here.
Yep. Oh, and I should actually recap. I did say earlier we were going to use it as the stats of the 88. I forgot that Mid-War does have an 85mm. It's in the Su-85. So it's just going to be a stationary Su-85 for the purposes of its rate of fire. And the 37mm are using the stats for the Bofors AA guns available to the Finnish for their gunshots, and otherwise they're just Soviet motivation stuff. Yeah, anyways, so 2 shots, going to be hitting on 5s because I'm concealed and I'm not concealed, but I'm at long range.
2
cool.
hits.
So front armor is 6, becoming 7 at range. Anti-tank is 12. So that on a 5, I guess I can equal it. Which I don't, so firepower is to destroy them.
Okay, first one here with the 6.
Yep.
Second.
Bailed out. Okay. So we'll mark that and be right back. Ow. So that happened.
I got first blood.
Yeah, that's pretty potent for a single gun. I'm going to have to artillerize that to death and then assault it with infantry. So we'll be back with German turn 2. Alright, going to remount that one Panzer III on a 3+. Yep, so I don't need to do a last stand. Perfect. Alright, on to my movement. Alright, so pretty much everything advanced except the artillery. Disembarked the infantry, moved them forward. Can't really risk them getting ganked by those AA guns yet. Scout cars advanced along with them. The Panzer III platoon that had taken damage advanced into the open to duel the 37. The other Panzer III platoon in the HQs, they are advancing in behind the cover here with the 38Ts spread out trying to find a path through the rubble. And yeah, so we're gonna roll into some shooting. Okay, so we're gonna start. The Panzer IVs are gonna attempt to self-bombard, or self-spot rather, on your 3.7 centimeter AA gun. Once again, gonna need 5s because the terrain underneath the template. First attempt, second attempt, and third attempt. So range is in on the third attempt. I re-rolled because that one was cocked. So I'll be hitting it on a 3, 4, 5. No, okay. So, but they'll be ranged in there. The guerrillas will re-bombard on their same range in point on the 85. Missing. Great. Okay. We're doing great. The 38Ts, they're going to take, 2 of them can shoot. 1 shot each on the 3.7. You are over 16 and concealed and gone to ground. And I'm overworked. Concealed, gone to ground, overworked. So I need 7s. So I get a 6, followed by a 6, so I hit it.
Holy heck!
3 up to save.
Saved it.
Okay. We got 2 shots, because I believe they're ready to fire 1 on when moving. From the scout cars into the 85s, hitting on 3, 4 for concealment, 5 for range. So hitting on 5s, 1 hit, saving on a 4+ on the 85.
Nope.
Ooh, ooh. And then your bulletproof cover, so I don't think that's enough. I think they're 5 up firepower.
Stand by, we'll figure that out.
Okay. They are a 5 up firepower, but they have 2 shots each. So I'll just roll 2 more.
Okay.
So he saved, and the other 2 shots that I forgot, 1 hit, 4 up save.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. And then
Is he pinned again though?
No, that's only I think 2 hits, and I didn't hit him with the bombardment. The Panzer IIIs, 1 shot each on the 37 centimeter or 37 millimeter there, and they miss.
Okay.
All right, so that is typical amount of shooting that misses. So we'll be back with Soviet turn 2.
Alright, so I still have a bunch of things to try and unpin. We'll start the same way we did last time.
So what's still pinned over here?
The gun.
Oh yeah, the gun, the Maxims.
These guys.
Actually, that's
these guys.
Oh, did they fail too?
And these guys, yep.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay, so the AA gun there.
Okay, on
A4+.
Unpins.
The unpins. The Maxims. They unpin.
Unpins.
The company in the big factory. Unpins. And the company in the small factory.
Does not unpin.
All right. So then we'll be back with possible movement.
There was so much movement in fact. We did the Maxim shuffle, like the Harlem Shake, but you know, just 1 from there and there and 1 from there.
Don't mind my wife, she's tired.
Yeah, I am. Terrible reference from like 10 years ago.
Harlem Shake happening, dear. It's not. Anyways, so she moved 2 Maxims to maximize her ability to shoot with them.
To maximize my ability?
Yes. And that was about it. She's keeping that company there as kind of a mobile reserve force until she knows exactly where my infantry are going to go. And yeah, so we'll be back with some shooting.
Okay. Okay, so starting up, we're going to shoot my gun here and the infantry there. You can only really see 2 of them because otherwise he's clipping the side of the building.
Okay, going to be hitting on 5 because of range.
Yeah. 1 hit.
All right, 3 up to save. And I save.
Okay.
Next.
Next, this gun here into
shooting my command tank.
Tank.
I couldn't quite get them out of sight, so 2 shots, hitting on 4s, hitting on 5s because I think I'm still over 16.
Nothing.
Good for me. And then this 37, you said you wanted to shoot the 38Ts, right?
You got it.
All right, so hitting on 5s because of range.
Yep.
1 hit. All right, I got to double check their front armor, and I'll be right back. All right, so front armor 4 becoming 5 at long range, so I need 2 to equal, 3 to ignore. Bounces. Okay. Any other shots on?
I think that's all I really had that had the ability to shoot right yet.
Okay. Did you want to spot a bombardment on top of my Panzers, or do you want to just hold off for now? I mean, it doesn't hurt. You could always just try. You'll be ranging in on a 6.
I'll give it a try. Yeah, I'm ranging in on a 6. And if I wait too much longer, I'll be danger close.
Exactly. So I would suggest if you target here, you hit all 4 of them.
Yep.
First attempt?
On a 5, you said, right?
On a 6.
On a 6.
Because your skill is 5.
No. No. No.
Okay, so we'll be back with German turn 3. Alright, so we're just going to keep being aggressive, pushing this assault. So, on this flank, the 38Ts and one of the Panzer III platoons have advanced into the open here to engage the artillery, the anti-aircraft artillery. I split my command tanks to support both thrusts, so I got one here, one there. The the scout cars are supporting the infantry and assaulting the 85s, while the Panzer IIIs there continue their assault on the 3.7, and my artillery groups in the back are ready to bombard. So, we'll be back with some shooting. Alright, so, going to kick things off with artillery. We've checked. I'm just outside of danger close for my artilleries. So, Panzer IVs will rebombard on top of the 3.7 centimeter, hitting you on a 3. Hits. 3 up to save, but with brutal you will be re-rolling it.
Yep.
Okay, but he is pinned. Okay. And then the Sturmpanzers rebombarding the 85. Missing again.
Okay.
So, on to my regular shooting. We've got 2 Panzer IIIs there, moving red fire into 3.7 centimeter. I'll be hitting you on a 4 now. On a 5 now, sorry, because you're still concealing on the ground.
I'm not going to ground, I shot last turn.
Did he shoot last turn? The 37?
Yes. Yeah, he shot the infantry.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I would hit you on a 4, but I still missed.
Yeah.
So then we'll roll into the armored cars. They're going to shoot at the 85. I will do the MGs in the German yellow, 2 centimeters in the gray, hitting you on a 4. So 1 MG hit and 2 2-centimeter hits.
Okay. The MG is, sorry, it's 1 MG. Okay, the MG is green.
Alright, so 4 is to save. Okay, so 2 2-centimeters, 5 up firepowers. I kill it!
Darn it!
Excellent, I need that. Alright, so I've killed the 85, so we'll pull him off in a second, and then we're going to do 3 Panzer IIIs, moving red fire into your 37 on this flank, hitting on 4s. He also fired last turn, so 1 hit on a 3-up save. Okay, and then 3 38Ts have line of sight, so same thing. Still be hitting on 5s though because it overworked. No hits.
Okay.
And my infantry will still not be shooting because I've killed the 85, and that will be my turn of shooting. On to Soviet turn 3 with some possible delayed reserves. Start at turn 3, so we got some unpins.
Yep, so here on a 4.
Yep.
Nope.
So the 37 stays pinned, and the infantry, they unpin, and then you got 1 die for your delayed reserves. And she gets it. Yep. Of course she gets it. So my bane...
Do I have to figure out which one it comes on?
No, it's up to you. So also for the scenario, the delayed reserves of 3 T-34s will be coming in on either roadway. Well, that one or that one. The 2 objective points. They are my bane, my nemesis, the thing I can never seem to kill because I don't have any guns to kill them. That's okay. That'll make for a more fun game. So, we will be back with some movement. Alright, and so her reserves have arrived from there. Which is going to be a pain, but I will find a way to deal with it. Alright, moving on to some Soviet shooting.
Okay, so I forgot to reveal my sniper in my movement, but he is right here in the factory.
And we're still holding on to the ambushing 45s for 1 more turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so on to shooting. We're going to shoot him into here.
Alright, so you've got 3 shots. Nope, sorry, 2 shots because he's pinned down. Hit me on 4s, and your AT is only 7, so I probably will bounce it, but it doesn't hurt to try.
Yep.
So 1 hit, and I need to roll anything but a 1. That's cocked. So we're good. Alright, so 3 T-34s. We'll do them next. Same target, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Alright, hit me on 4s again. I believe it's just under 16. Okay. But you are overworked, so that'll actually make it a 5.
Okay. 1 shot each, yeah?
Yeah.
1 hit.
Alright, what's their anti-tank?
Alright,
so it's 18-9. My front armor is 6. 3 equals 4 ignores. And I will bounce the shot. Perfect. Okay. What's next?
Next, my sniper will shoot into your infantry.
Alright, 1 shot, hitting on 5, because, nope, hitting on 4, because I'm in the open. That'll pin the platoon, and then I will still save.
Okay.
Hold on. Alright, so we've got that saved there with the pin from the sniper shot. What's next?
Did we figure out if the regular infantry are able to shoot them or no, or just min-max them?
Well, we'll come down to line of sight, dear.
Yeah. That's why I couldn't remember. I think he can.
Well, then the guy below him can as well. What's the motor of the Hero Rifle Company's stats? It's just one shot. Alright, so then we got 2 Hero Rifle teams. They're going to shoot down at the infantry as well, hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
Saving.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the Maxim.
So you got, so it'll be this one, because this one's still blocked. This one, 6 shots into the infantry. I think that's still under 16, so still hitting on 4s.
1, 2, 3 hits.
Okay, assign them, please. 3 closest guys, essentially.
1, 2, 3.
Alright. I will lose 2 guys.
Okay.
So the AA gun next?
Yep.
This one? So 3 shots, and I think you set the 38Ts?
Yep.
Alright, so hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
Alright, 4 against 7. Goes in, so then firepower I think is a 5+. Oh, it's a 4+.
Okay.
That will be a destroy at 38T.
Kaboom.
Nice. Okay. And then last we've got 3 of your artillery guns that have line of sight to shoot my Panzer IIIs.
Yep.
1 shot each, hitting on 5s.
1 hit.
Alright, 18-9 for number 6. Goes in, firepower 3+. Blows up with Panzer III. Alright, so we'll be back with German turn 4. Alright, so unpinning the Panzer Grenadiers on a 4+. They will unpin. Perfect.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll be back after some movement. Okay, so movement step. Rethinking my plans. Not going to try and take both points now. Going to push this flank now that the 85's done. So infantry have attempted to follow me after moving. They failed to follow me. The scout cars advanced up over the tram line, one of them failing to cross. This command tank had flanked around here. You got too close, I'm sorry. These Panzer IIIs moved up here along with the 38Ts and the command tank taking cover. Going to try and eliminate that AA gun and those artillery pieces. And that will be my movement step. So on to some shooting. Alright, so going to kick things off once again with some artillery. So, the Sturmpanzers will attempt to re-bombard or re-range themselves in. They're going to shift their focus fire over on top of the factory there where your infantry are dug in.
Okay.
So going to focus around on the front where it'll hit 8 teams, including your sniper. So needing a 5 to range in, first attempt, second attempt, third attempt. So they don't range in.
Okay.
So then my Panzer IVs will re-bombard on top of your 37 centimeter or 37 millimeter. That's cocked. And I'll hit it. So 3 up to save. Re-rolling because it's brutal. Okay, but it is pinned.
Yep.
Next, the Panzer IIIs will stationary rate of fire into the front of your T-34s. They are reckless, so hitting you on a 2+. I'll get just enough 4 hits. 1 will take 2 hits, the other 2 will take 1 hit. Your front armor is a 6, my anti-tank is a 9. A 3 will equal, a 4 will ignore. You can't roll them all together because it's multiple tanks.
Right, okay, so the tank with 2.
So 1 goes in.
Yep. First tank with 1.
Bounces.
Second tank with 1.
Equals. Okay, so the 1 tank that equals on a 4+ is built out. No, and the tank that does not equal, that is penetrated on a 4+ is destroyed. But it is bailed out.
Okay.
That's not ideal. So then we got over here, we got a 2 centimeter will moving red fire along with the MG into the Maxim there. Green will be the MGs hitting on 4s because of concealment. So I'll scatter a hit from a 2 centimeter into this guy, or sorry, that's an MG hit into that guy, and then a MG and a 2 centimeter on that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and separate because they are different firepowers, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so the green, I guess, 2 centimeter.
Sure.
So 3 up to save. It's good, and the MG hit on the other maximum. So fails, and then that's a 6 up. Doesn't kill him. Okay. We'll do the company command tank. We'll fire his MGs into the building as well. You know what? I'll do the cannon shot into the Maxim.
Okay.
And no miss.
Okay.
So then we got 3 Panzer 30 AT is going to shoot the 3.7 centimeter right here. Hitting on 4s because it overworked. Getting 1 hit. 3 up to save.
Saves.
And then the 2 Panzer 3s will shoot down at your 76 millimeters. Hitting on 4s, I think. Because of concealment? Yeah. No hits. Great. Alright, that'll be unfortunately my turn, so we'll be back with Soviet turn 4.
Alright, so let's unpin here first.
On a 4+.
Yes.
And then remount the T-34 on a 4+ as well.
No.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, we'll be back with any possible movement. Alright, so for movement, we deployed an ambush. And that's about it.
Yeah.
Everything else is going to stay stationary. She's in a good spot. I'm running out of stuff already. Yeah, so we'll be back with some shooting.
Okay, so some shots, starting here with a gun, 3 shots into here.
Yeah, hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
I just need to roll anything but a 1. We're good.
Okay.
2 shots each, so 4 shots. Hitting on 4s because you know it overworked and I'm not in concealment.
Okay.
And as we've discussed earlier, they're over 16, or just under 16 rather, so all 4 hit.
All 4 hit.
So 2 and 2. So your anti-tank is 9, my front armor is 6. So the first one, 1 equals, 1 goes in. And the second one, 1 equals. So we'll do this one first. So on a 3 up, you can bail out 1 tank. You bail them out. Just throw one of your markers down if you don't mind.
Sure.
And then the other one, you can just roll to destroy him, because either way he'll be bailed out. Blown up. Okay. So, we'll mark that in a second. 37 millimeter over there, no longer... Well, I mean, he can shoot the bailed out tank. Oh, he already shot. Right.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. Infantry. So you got 2 teams that can shoot. It's 1 shot each, hitting on 4s.
And they can only see this dude.
Yeah, they've only just got range to the back team. 1 hit. And he saves.
Okay.
And 12 shots from your 2 maxims. You think you set into my scout cards, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, oh.
6.
No, they're both going to be hitting the front armor, so it won't matter.
Okay, so they're not gonna...
No, it can still hurt me. I just...
Oh, okay.
They're not quite behind the front armor of 1 that they can actually see on that 1 team.
12. Hitting on
4s.
4.
4 hits. How do you want to do?
1, 2.
Well, it comes down to which one do you want to have 2 hits on.
That one.
That one? Okay, so that one is good, and the other 2 are good.
Okay.
Right, and then the rest of it. So, what's the AT on your long 45s?
Not sure. Double check.
Alright, so the 2 long 45s that ambushed, stationary, ready to fire 2 shots into my Panzer 3s, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, so 1 in each.
Yep.
Anti-tank is 8 and my front armor 6, so 2 equals, 3 ignores. Both bounce.
Okay.
Next.
The singular gun into the 3 tanks
Oh,
again.
the 37 millimeter.
Yep.
Alright, 3 shots, hitting on 4s.
3 hits, 1 each.
Okay, so front armor 4 to anti-tank 7. That's cocked. 4, 5, 6, 7 equals. Equals. Penetrates, so 4 up to blow him up. Now he's bailed out. And then 4 up to bail out the other 2.
Okay. The first one. And the second one. 1 bailed. Rest 2 bailed.
Okay, 1 and 2. And then you said your artillery 3 more shots at the Panzer 3s.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
18-9 for number 6. Penetrates. 3 up. Destroy attack.
Boom.
Destroys attack. Okay, so we'll be back with my turn 5. Alright, so remount these 2 tanks here. 1 and 1. 1 remounts with the commander reroll for the commanders right there. So they both remount.
Okay.
Last stand on this Panzer III with the commander reroll. He sticks around.
Okay.
Remount. Sorry, I should have done that first on that Panzer III. He does not remount, and he sticks around. Okay. So that'll be my motivation step. We'll be back with movement. Alright, so movement step, just move the infantry into here so they can start getting their machine guns finally into play on those other machine guns.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we're going to roll straight into some shooting.
I'm still rolling.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You
Yeah, that's a good point. So we're going to kick the shooting step off with Panzer III command tank spotting a bombardment from my Sturm Panzers, right on top of your 76 millimeters.
Okay.
Needing a 4 because of no terrain. First attempt gets it. And I'm pretty sure I hit all 4 of these. Yep. So, re-rolling successes because of 2 guns firing. Hitting on 3s. Don't do me like that. Getting 2 hits.
Okay.
I don't know what their save is. It is a 4+.
Okay. They are not saved.
Firepower, because you are still dug in.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 firepower. So they're dead.
Okay.
1, and I'll take them from there.
Okay.
Because I don't want you getting as many shots back. Then we are going to repeat bombardment with the Panzer IVs onto your 37 over there. Hitting on 3. Hits. 3 up to save with a reroll because of brutal.
Saves.
Okay. Then we're going to move into some direct shooting. We're going to start with...
He's pinned again though, right?
Yes, because I hit.
Yes.
We're going to start with the MG teams of the Panzer Grenadiers. We've got 1,
Okay.
2, 3 firing into your Maxims here. They are moving rate of fire 2. Hitting on 5s because of concealment. No, hitting on 4, sorry, because of concealment. 2 hits. So 1 and 1. 3 up save.
Okay. Both saved.
Then we'll throw the machine guns from the Panzer III HQ here into them.
Okay.
He can't do anything else because he spotted. Getting 3 more hits, which will be enough to pin that platoon. And it'll be 2 on him, 1 on him because he's not a valid target.
Okay, so the one with 2.
Yep.
And the other one.
Fails. 6 up to destroy it. Nope. Okay.
Okay, but they're pinned.
Yep. And we'll do, you know what, machine guns from the Panzer 38s into the 37.
Okay.
Because I want that thing gone. Pretty sure they're moving rate of fire 3 machine guns. I can't really double check because it's on my phone that you're filming this.
Yeah.
That's all good. Hitting on 4s because concealed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits on 1 gun.
Ow.
3 ups to save.
You said 3 ups, right?
Mm-hmm. 4 fails.
Yep.
So 4 chances get a 6 to kill it. I get a 6, kills it. That's another 80A gun finally down. Okay, so then Panzer 33 doesn't have line of sight to those. I'll take the. I'll be a 4, becoming a 5 to hit you. You're not over 16. Oh, you're just over 16, so it'll be 6 to hit you. I'll take it. Stationary cannon shot into your AT guns there. Hitting on 6s.
Nope.
No, the
Double
opposite of what I
ones.
needed. Alright, and then we've got 2 centimeter and 2 centimeter is going to shoot into the Maxims. Sorry, he failed his cross check, sorry. So 2 centimeter and yeah, no, he can still shoot. Moving right fire into the Maxims, hitting on 4s because of concealment. 1 hit on that Maxim there.
Okay.
And it saves. Alright, so that will be that turn. for shooting, and I'm going to contemplate an assault, and we'll be right back.
Okay, so I have some unpins and a remount to do. So we'll start here, the unpin.
37 millimeter?
Yep, on
Okay.
4. No.
Unpin the Maxims? No.
No.
And oh, they are within 6 of the commander still.
Okay, so try again.
Yes.
And the remount over here also on a 4. Yes.
No, not the T-34. Alright, so we'll be back with movement.
Nothing moved.
Okay.
So onto some shooting.
Yep.
Gun into the bailed out.
Honestly, I would just use the 3 T-34s firing 6 shots to start, because that's quicker. That 37, it's only AT-7 and my front armor 6, right?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so 3 of them
hitting
into
on
the
4s.
bailed out tank.
One hit. Okay. It goes in.
Okay. Firepower.
3 up.
3 up. No.
Bailed out again, so then that's a motivation check. And he fails and runs away with scuttling the tank.
Okay.
Alright, so next she's just going to keep rolling with the AT then?
Yep.
Alright, so the 276 is there. What's their direct fire, rate of fire? Is it 2? Have we been doing this wrong? It is 2.
It's 2.
Alright, sorry guys. So 2 shots each, so 4 shots. They're going to go out to 38 Ts, hitting on 4s.
3 hits.
Okay, front
each.
armor 4 to 18-9. So I need a 5.
Yeah.
So I balance a 1. So
Okay.
3 ups to destroy a 2.
Okay, first one.
Yep.
Second one.
Okay, so those 2 tanks are dead.
Yep.
Then 45s, so you want to split fire them. You want to put 1 into that Panzer III platoon, and you want to put the other into the Panzer III command tank, right?
Correct.
Okay, so
command tank first?
yeah, he'll be hitting on a 6 because of range and concealment.
No, the ones.
Okay, and then the other one will be hitting on a 5 because of range. 1 hit.
1 hit.
What's their AT? 8?
Yes.
Alright, so front number 6 passes.
Okay.
Alright, well, that's the thing. And then you've got 1 Maxim that can shoot at my infantry right now. 2 Maxims.
So 12 shots?
Yeah, hitting on 5s because of concealment.
12 hit on 5s.
3 hits.
3 hits.
And I am bulletproof cover now, so doesn't matter.
3 hits.
Alright. Yeah, your rifles still don't have line of sight because I haven't moved up far enough. They're out of range and they're blocked line of sight, so we'll be back with German turn 6. Alright, last stand check on the 38 Ts. Nope, and on the 1 Panzer III platoon. Oh, and I guess a commander reroll for the 38 Ts. Still no, so he runs away. Alright, so I'm running very low on forces once again. I've only got the command tanks and the Panzer IV platoon left in good standing, so yeah, and then this is the start of turn 6, so if I can't get within 8 inches by the end of her turn, I guess she wins. And that's, yeah, gonna have to come down to an assault, so we'll be back with some movement. Alright, so in one last desperate gamble, I've advanced a little bit here. So command tank came around here, trying to get as many shots into the Maxims here to clear them off as possible. Just going to try and ignore those 45s. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. Infantry leapfrogged over each other to get into an assault position. That command tank remained stationary. The MG scout car came up, and the 2 centimeters came up to try and pour fire into the infantry there. So we'll be back after some shooting. Alright, so going to repeat bombardment first off. The Panzer IV is on 3.7 centimeter, hitting it on a 3. I missed this time. Interesting. Then we're here with the Sturm Panzers on the 76s, hitting on 3s. I get 1 hit. Repeat bombardment. Oh, wait, gotta re-roll because it's Sturm Panzer. Yep, so still hits because there's 2 guns firing. Okay. So 4 up to save, re-rolling because brutal. Or, well, repeat bombardment.
And it's
1 guy.
1 guy?
Just the 1. Re-rolling, but they're pinned again. Okay, so the important thing, we're going to start with trying to pin the Maxims. these 2 centimeters are going to shoot into that maxim. This MG is going to shoot into that maxim.
Okay.
Once again, the German yellow/green will be the MG, hitting on 5s, or sorry, 4s, because of concealment. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 centimeters have to go there, and then the MG has to go there because that's not a valid target, nor is that a valid target to the other guy. So 2 saves on him, 3 up. 1 fail, okay, and then 2 saves on him, 3 up. Both is a pass. All right, so a 5 up firepower on him. Kills that maxim.
Okay.
Interesting. That worked for once. Okay, and then that's 4 hits, not enough to pin yet, so I'll throw my cannon from my Panzer IV command tank into the maxims. Hitting on 4s, getting 1 hit. It's enough to pin the maxims now on that maxim there.
Okay. And it's
3 up to save.
Nope.
All right, and then 4 up firepower. Nope, but they are pinned. Okay, and then we'll throw these 2 Panzer IVs. You know what, actually, I'm going to have this Panzer IV fire, I'll have both of them shoot into the 45s. Now that they're pinned, I might be able to get my assault in. He's over 16. He is now under 16, so he'll be hitting 4 becoming 5, or sorry, are they careful or aggressive? They're careful. So 4 becoming 5 becoming 6 for him to hit. 5 for him to hit. So 6 on the green, 5 on the gray. Gray moved. Nothing. Alright, so I'll move into assault. Be right back. Alright, so we've moved into an assault. I know it's a little janky because of the ruins, but it is what it is. We've got a couple of defensive fires. We've got 2 pinned maxims. We've got a rifle team here and 2 rifle teams shooting through a window from here. So we got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. Hit me on 5s because of the rubble concealment.
Okay, the 3 are the rifle. The red are the rifles.
Okay.
And hitting on 3, sorry?
Hitting on 5.
Hit on 5s.
So 1 hit.
Only 1 hit.
Alright. Kills the team.
Okay.
So then I have a skill of 3+. I didn't actually get this far in my thinking. Bye, iPad. And a skill 3+. Okay, I got a skill 3+. So on this maxim to kill him. Yep, and on the command team, no. Alright, so then you have to test a counterattack, and your motivation is a 4+.
Okay.
So you must fall back.
Would you follow me back? I can't quite reach.
Alright, now you test a counterattack, which is a 4+. So you counterattack. You can move a maxim up, I guess. I think they can assault.
Yeah.
And then you'll be hitting me on a 5+.
Okay.
And so that's the maxim, and then the command team. Nope. Alright, now I test a counterattack. Okay, now I test a counterattack. And I fail. So, actually, that will probably be the game because I can't get within 8 inches now, and then it'll be the end of your turn. So, good game, hon.
Good game, my dear. Yeah.
We'll be back with a recap. Okay, well, we finally had a game in the city, even though it's the outskirts.
Yeah.
And, I mean, this wasn't 100% historically accurate, obviously. It never really is. And this is a little farther from what we normally do for the historical accuracy. Because it is based on, I think it's the 27 August action, where elements of 16th Panzer are fighting against just anti-aircraft guns on the outskirts. All manned by the Women's Volunteer Anti-Aircraft Regiment. We only had access to 3 AA guns, so we had to make do.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was an interesting game. German tanks still are too expensive without using dynamic points, so we are fully going to use dynamic points going forward, just to reduce the cost of the Panzer IIIs a little bit, hopefully. Hopefully it'll help. Because yeah, I felt, and I had a 20-point advantage because she's on the defense here, and I still felt like I was way outnumbered. Yeah. Anyways, that's my haphazard thoughts. Hope you liked the game. My first try at making a scenario as well, and again, I think it could use some tweaking, but yeah. What do you think, hon?
I think it was a lot of fun. I like my big scary guns.
Yeah, the 85mm especially was actually kind of scary. Now I kind of know what it's like to fight 88s.
Yeah.
So.
I think that my big scary guns were probably my MVPs this game. They seem to take out a lot of stuff and keep you on the back foot for a fairly long point. Like if you had have taken out this one sooner, I don't think I would have held the game.
Yeah, I could have potentially cross-checked over those obstacles and tried to actually get to the point.
Yeah.
And it was just between them and the infantry, I couldn't really advance into the ruins with my tanks, so and it took too long. I should have focused on this flank to start with the infantry. But
yeah. Oh well.
I don't know. It is what it is. So that's our first in Stalingrad game. We'll be back with some more. I'm thinking I might do the missions in the Urban Assault Pack as kind of a way to explore the history here and link these games together a little bit easier. But we might not do them on such a small table. They suggested 2 foot by 3 foot table for all those missions. I think I might use the full table just for fun. But we'll see. We've got some stuff in the works. And yeah, so, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. If you want, check us out on Patreon. We also have channel memberships if you want to look at a couple of extra perks, including a day early access and a once a month member live stream. Check us out on social medias, Facebook, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that fun jazz. And yeah, so remember guys, we're pulling for you. Keep your sticks on the ice.
Take care, guys.